Today here in Glacier National Park, I did the loop trailhead with my family, and that connected up to the Highline Trail, as you can see by the dotted line on the map up here. The entire thing was around 20 miles, and it connected up to the Grinnell Glacier overlook, which we also went on.
Came across our first piece of wildlife. It's right here. It's a deer. Hey deer, how you doing?
We started off this trail around 5 in the morning. We had to get up incredibly early to actually get a parking spot, which was a bit of a pain, but as you can see, it's 100% worth it. Starting off at the Logan's Pass trailhead, we moved up towards the mountains and actually spotted a couple deer and rabbit, as you can see, along the trail. And we later learned that this was because this is the elevation range which the flowers grow, and the deer and rabbits like to eat on them. About 2 miles into this trail, when we started to make our way towards these long, winding kind of areas that just go around these sharp knife edge mountains over here, we started to notice a little bit of gain in elevation. Surprisingly, it was only around 4,000 feet in total for the entire hike. Just a few extra things that I'd recommend that were not mentioned on the trailhead sign that I would bring along next time if I were to do this trip again. Um, a good pair of sunglasses is a necessity out here. Bug spray too. The bugs were pretty bad once you start to get towards the more flowery areas, towards the mid-range of mountains where the deers were. And an exceptionally good pair of hiking shoes, especially for this, because if you do not protect your feet on these trails, you're gonna regret it later. Further along the trail here, about 6 miles in, we saw some bighorn sheep. They're all around Glacier National Park, but they're not really as common to see this close, and we were especially lucky to see them. We started to hit a stretch here about 4 or so miles in where there was just a large increase and decrease in elevation. It made us go up and down quite a few times along this trail, but it wasn't really that big of a problem as long as we took breaks at these certain points and just really maintained our energy well along this entire trail. As difficult as it was, that made it more acceptable. We saw a few waterfalls along the way, which was actually glacier runoff from the caps melting.
Careful.
Once we started to get towards this last section with these bighorn sheep over here, it started to get more rocky and the terrain started to become more difficult to navigate around. As we're coming up on this last little stretch up here, you can see the trail winding around the left side of this little mountain over here. And that leads back to the visitor's lodge just around that corner. You can see the road winding up to the right of us that leads to the actual visitor center through Glacier National Park. Overall, this was a incredible trip, and the views were worth it.